everybody. This is Gerry Visca, the publisher of Defyeneurs. Welcome to the second edition of the Top 50 Relationship Marketing Tips, and we are live. I'm so excited with Teresa Walbrink of sunny California. Welcome, Teresa.
Thank you. Thank you, Gerry.
You know, Teresa, this is a really inspiring time for you. You're on this amazing path. You're on this amazing journey, and I want to start off with a quote that you share in your profile, and it's just a beautiful profile, and it goes like this: I love on people. I value them. I believe it is important to know what is important to others. So with that, share with me, how has your journey led you to relationship marketing?
Well, you know, it's kind of funny because when I was 20 years old, I worked for a company that a gal really took me under her wing and mentored me. And she taught me all about personal development. And it's funny because I have done personal development for the last, 30 years without really knowing, oh, it's this or it's that. Yet when I was introduced to it, I just sucked it up. I loved it. And she bought me a ticket to my first Zig Ziglar conference. And I was 20 years old, and she said, in order for you to get what you want out of life, you need to help enough other people get what they want out of life. And that really has been my mantra. I love people. I love to help people. And so I learned from Tommy Hopkins and Brian Tracy and Jim Rohn and went through the Dale Carnegie course, and it really, really changed my life. I got remarried about 20 years ago, and instead of having one child, I had three, and eventually that turned into 5. And when I was pregnant, I wanted to stay home, so I wanted to find something that I could do from home. I just didn't know what it was. My background was in outside sales and loved, again, dealing with people. So I was introduced to relationship marketing through a product that I loved. It was fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And loved the company. But the company was really more about, for me anyways, it's not the company wasn't. My experience was more about building a co-op, which I, did really well helping them build that co-op and building customers. And I was really never taught to build the business. So, I left there still loving the product, but didn't really, work the business. And I got into something where I could help people, and that was in fitness and nutrition. And I knew that when you can change the way that someone feels about the way they look, you can change their life, literally. And so I did that, and I did that for many years. I ran a boot camp, and again, just loved on people and loved to be able to help people feel differently about the way that they looked. And about 4 years ago, I was actually introduced to, my company, Miriam, and I was at a birthday party with a girlfriend, and we were celebrating another girlfriend's birthday, and she told me about the products, and I went, wow, that sounds interesting, and I really wasn't looking for a business. We have a successful medical product development business, and so I really wasn't looking for anything, but I wanted to find out about the products. So I went and listened to the information and was super impressed with what they had to say. And I loved that the company had, Jim Rohn and, had these people with personal development. And that was, that was in the information that I saw. And so I was just attracted to it. And I had my husband go take a look at it. I said, honey, just tell me what you think. And he did. And he loved the science, and he loved the product, and he loved Jeff Olson. And I have to say that I just was so excited to be able to find something that was about loving on people. And from the very beginning of getting into this business that I'm currently in, this company, Miriam, it really has changed my life about what relationship marketing is about. I really didn't know. It's not that I was looking for relationship marketing per se. I was looking for something that I could do from home and something that I could do to help other people. And, it basically, I have to say, it really fell into my lap because I wasn't looking for it. It's kind of, the law of attraction. When you're putting things out there in the world, then they come back to you. And I was putting out that I wanted to help people, and I was putting out that I wanted to be, in something that was positive and to make a difference in people's lives. And Miriam came into my life, and I am very, very blessed to be a very small part of a very big change in a lot of people's lives.
I love that. I absolutely love your journey, Teresa. I love that, your whole journey is about personal development and, all the amazing courses and mentoring that you've been through, and more importantly, just how open you are and how open your heart is, and which is why you've been able to receive this greatness. So there's another quote I want to share with listeners, and I love how you share this. It goes like this: "It's easy to make a buck. It's a lot harder to make a difference." Teresa, what gets you leaping out of bed every morning?
Hopefully I won't start crying because I get kind of emotional. I'm Italian. I cry a lot. It's really to help people. It's to help people. I get filled up when I can help another human being. And, it's just the way that God made me. And I want to make a difference in people's lives. And my desire is to help people realize their God-given potential. And God created us to be world changers, and I want to change the world one person at a time. With one small part: listening, helping, encouraging, inspiring. And really, those people that I want to help start with my 5 children. I want to. They're my mission field, and I want to help them to become, adults that can grow into people that will change other people's lives. And I want to instill the values in them that they can be and they can do anything that they put their minds to. And so I want to do that with every person that I'm in contact with. And I want to inspire people and help them to really realize their hopes and their goals and their dreams, and to help them to grow into the person that they can become. To show them to look at things in a new way and speak life into their lives. And I just believe that our words have so much power. And I have this little note on my computer that I look at every day, and it says, "Watch your thoughts, they become your words. Watch your words, they become your actions. Watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. And watch your character, it becomes your destiny." And honestly, I so believe that, and I so live that. And, when people say something negative, I'll say, well, up until now it's been that way, but from now on it'll be different. And I really believe that it's a mindset of what we do and what we say. And when we focus on positive things start happening. When we're looking at what we don't have and the lack and negative, those start happening. And I just really, it's my heart to help people to look at things in a positive manner and to move forward in life and to walk and to have character and integrity and honesty. And really, Miriam is that vehicle that I've been able to use to do that. And I am mentored by people, and I get to mentor people. So to me, it's a win-win. And my goal is really to love people where they're at and accept people for who they are and inspire them to become really the best versions of themselves that they can be.
I love that. I love your energy, your focus, your positive outlook, and I love how you share that you're creating world changers, and I love how you bring in your 5 kids, and you've certainly inspired me. There's another insight that you share here, which I want listeners to hear, and it goes like this: "We were all born for greatness. My passion is to help others achieve it." Going forward, Teresa, you've done a lot, you've seen a lot. What's the bigger picture of your life going forward?
Well, really to make an impact for the good. And, my husband and I have owned a successful medical product development company for the past 20 years. And even though he doesn't want to retire, he wants to remain active in business in something. And this is a business that allows us to do that together and to impact people together. And we can do it no matter where we are, what we're doing, or how old we are. And it really, the Nerian business has provided us with time freedom to travel the world together while helping people build their businesses. And we've met so many wonderful people that have like-mindedness and have built so many close relationships with people in this business that we love and we trust. And I just feel so blessed that we are able to travel with them and to travel the world with them and change lives with them. And it's a synergy that we all have, that we get to enjoy time together. And, my husband and I, really one of our core heart desires is to invest in ministries. And this business will, it allows us financially to change people's lives all across the globe and to give back and to help those in need and to love on people and spend time with them. And there's an organization called Golf for Africa, and they team up with World Vision on helping get wells to families in Africa. And it is just so my desire to be able to help people with that. And, we take for granted, we go to the faucet and we get our water and it's no big deal, but there are people that are in such need, and we need money to build those wells. Those wells are $15,000. My biggest hope and dream would be able to fund it, to go over there and to build a well for those families. And, as a parent, NIRM's provided us the opportunity to show our children by example the virtues of leadership and entrepreneurial and an entrepreneurial spirit and just working hard to help others. And I really see it, and my husband and I see it as a platform, that provides financial annuity for our family going forward, which again, then they can go out and do different outreaches, and they can touch people's lives, and they can impact the world one person at a time, because that's really what it's about. It's not about us. It's about them, and it's about being a servant to all, and it's about loving people and loving them well. And I just feel that we have been given such a gift, and we want to let everyone experience the gift and hopefully get some of the benefit of the gift that we have been given with this company and this business. And I'm just blessed beyond belief.
You have such a beautiful energy, Teresa. It's not hard to see why you and your husband are attracting really great people to you. You speak a lot of your 5 kids, and I love that. You're a real role model for your kids, and I want to throw this last question to you, and I think it's great. I think it's great for you to answer it, and I think it's great for your family to hear it. What would you want your family to say about you, Teresa? How did Teresa live her life?
That's so funny. I was thinking about that the other day, and I want them to say that she loved people well, that she loved us well, that she had compassion, she was loyal, that she showed the love of Jesus. That's really what would be my biggest accomplishment. And just for them to say that they're proud of me.
Beautiful. Teresa Walbrink of California, the leader that loves on people, pages 8 and 9 in the most explosive issue of Defyeneurs, the top 50 relationship marketing tips. This is the second edition with Anna Comp. We are just so inspired that you're a part of this inspired platform. And just on behalf of Defyeneurs, we wish you a just amazing and defined year of success. Thank you so much.
Thank you.